Water. Everyone thinks they're getting healthy when they switch from artificially sweetened beverages to water. Well, they're about half right in most cases. It is healthier to not drink artificial sweeteners and chemicals and fuel your fat cells that way. That's why people lose weight. They're starving the fat cells of these hyper-fattening artificial sweeteners, not sugar. Okay, table sugar and cane sugar is not evil. It's not super fattening, like people would have you believe. It's the artificial sweeteners and the chemicals that are fueling fat cells. So, yeah, you're gonna lose some weight when you switch off of the artificially sweetened beverages, but in most cases, you're probably not going to be as healthy as you could be when you switch to water. And this is why. We've all heard of, the big pH factor in our health. So what is it? What's so big about pH and alkaline versus acidic? pH stands for potential hydrogen, or the power of hydrogen. So what's so big about hydrogen? Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. It's very necessary for good health. It provides for energy production and DNA protection. Your body must maintain a pH, a potential hydrogen of 7.0. If your pH falls below 7.0, you can fall into a coma and die. You can also die if your pH rises above 7.8. So you got to stay as close to 7.4 as you can. And it's much easier um, to fall below the 7.4 and go towards acidic than it is to go above 7.4, with all the contributing factors in our environment and the way our bodies work. We just expend a lot of hydrogen, and we need to refuel it with a lot of hydrogen. So that's why people brag about alkaline beverages and water and stuff. It's very necessary to get. You can drink water up to a pH of 9.5. The more you drink of it, the better. So for years, I had drank the Walmart brand of spring water because it was the better tasting out of about two or three or four other brands in the southeast, locally sourced spring waters, sourced from the North Carolina mountains or a spring in Georgia. So I stuck with it, and for a while, up until recently, I switched to Deer Park. I decided to try Deer Park water, and my guts did a backflip. My stomach went nuts over this Deer Park water. It tasted pure. It was awesome, and it just tasted so much better. So I slowly made a switch from the Walmart spring water to Deer Park water. And then I got curious and decided to test the pH of the Deer Park water and the Walmart water and the tap water to kind of. I use the tap water as a gauge because I'm not 100% sure. It's going to gauge the differences well, but I'm not 100% sure it's an accurate tester. It was pretty cheap. But so I knew there was going to be a difference, but I wasn't ready for this kind of a difference. As you can see, the Walmart variety spring water test came in at a 4.6 pH. Now, you have to understand that every 1/10 of a point drop in pH represents a tenfold decrease in hydrogen, in the amount of hydrogen. So a pH of 6.8 is 10 times more acidic than a pH of 6.9. So you can imagine how incredibly unhealthy a pH of 4.6 is compared, given what your body's pH needs to stay at. Because this is stuff I'm drinking all day, every day. This spring water, this highly acidic. I mean, this is disgustingly acidic spring water. Yeah, it's better than soda, which has a even worse pH, but 4.6 for a spring water is just revolting. And as you can see, the pH for the Deer Park came in at 7.9. That is really good for a natural water, a cheap source of hydrogenated water or active water. They call it different things: active water, heavy water, pH, heavy water. They might call it ionized water. There's different terms. But you have to understand, all you need to know is that it has a lot of hydrogen. The higher the pH, the better. up to about 9.5. And the public water came in at 7.3. So I know the tester is probably pretty accurate, because public water companies must keep the water's pH alkaline, and they usually do it through drops. They'll have to condition the water to keep it alkaline and soft. There's no way they're gonna let acidic water flow through their pipes. All the chemicals they dump in the water are cause it to be acidic, highly acidic. I mean, this fluoride and chlorine, that's alkaline, it's highly acidic junk. So they need to offset that highly acidic crap, and so they condition the water. I highly recommend everyone watching this video to go out and test the pH of your beverage. Switch to spring water. Obviously, it's better than artificially sweetened drinks and drinking chemicals, but it's not much healthier. Get yourself on Deer Park water at the least. It's not that expensive. Um, it's still a lot cheaper than soda and processed drinks. So the expense factor shouldn't even take have a role in your decision at all. Spread this news far and wide. Share it with your friends. Get people off of this acidic water and acidic beverages. All right, hydrogen is energy. Hydrogen is life. Hydrogen is in your muscles and bones and soft tissue. That's why people get chronic pain and inflammatory conditions. It's because the hydrogen just gets sucked out of their body. And your connective tissue stores a lot of hydrogen. It's what keeps it soft and squishy. And so, I noticed with my skin when I started drinking the Deer Park water, my skin got soft and squishy and supple. So this hydrogen you better take it seriously. Subscribe to my channel, YouTube channel. Like I said, I always got good stuff coming, and it's videos like this that you need to subscribe to this channel. This is a classic example. Like, share, follow me on Twitter at BodyMechanics7. Like my page, my Facebook page, facebook.com/Let My Body Go. My website is letmybodygo.com. Get my books, Eat Clean, Look Clean, the Weight Control and Nutrition Super Manual, where I go into more detail of the pH factor and then all 7 factors of perfect health. How to lose weight, how to eat clean, truly clean. Because you're not going to learn this stuff from your personal trainers, folks. You're not going to learn it from your nutritionists and doctors and, TV personalities. They're not going to teach you this stuff because it takes away from their gravy train. All right, your health problems are their profits. All right, there is no money in the truth like this. All right, you get the truth, you can save yourself a ton of money. You can get independent from all these professionals, or so-called professionals, doctors. You can stay out of the doctor's office. But I digress. My book, I also wrote How I Cured Chronic Pain and Digestive Problems. I have suffered with all those inflammatory conditions I mentioned, chronic pain, head to toe, and got over them all. And I chronicled the story in my book, How I Cured Chronic Pain and Digestive Problems. I also wrote a book called How to Not Get Sick Ever Seriously. The 4 ways to boost your immune system, get juggernaut immunity, and how I cured chronic acne. Believe it or not, this hydrogen battles acne. It's important for acne control. I noticed that when I drink alkaline water, my acne stays. It's harder for my skin to erupt in acne. Now, it's not the only factor. There's other factors involved, but hydrogen does play a role. Hydrogen is powerful stuff, folks. You've got to get on the hydrogen. Just flood your body with as much hydrogen as you can as soon as you can. So those are my books. Follow me on my social media, and we'll see you next time. Have a positive and hydrogen-fueled day.